Hello ladies and gents, hope you're all well. And this is a revisit for me, this one. The Mayflower, I wasn't happy with my previous coverage of it, so I'll film the exterior scenes now and then return later on when it opens up. And since my last visit, all the scaffolding's been taken down from this lot, so we get better views. The Mayflower was formerly the Spread Eagle from 1790 to 1957 and was renamed to commemorate Rotherhithe's role in the voyage of the Mayflower in 1620. London Bridge is just 2 miles from here. Built in the 17th century, the Mayflower has been a favoured inn for many illustrious adventurers. None more so than Captain Christopher Jones, who set sail in the Mayflower in 1620 to discover the New World. Today, the view across the Thames from the Mayflower and our jetty provides constant reminder of those historic days. The bar still offers a fine selection of traditional ales. Captain Christopher Jones lays buried somewhere over in that churchyard, but his original grave is lost. It is possible that he may have been buried in the crypt, and if that is so, bear that in mind because we get a permission visit down into the crypt. This will take you around to church stairs, which are closed off now, but where the boatman would have come in and gone for a drink in the Mayflower. Historical images and such will follow at the end of the video, and as I say, we'll return later in the day and we'll get a nice tour of the inside of this lovely old pub.
Me?
Oh, really? No. Well, you know what? That's fine. We know how we roll. There won't be any further offers.
I know what I like, I know to make it, so I can do it.
Best barrel's doing Rotherhithe, aren't you? That was,
I can do it finally for us.
Hello.
It's satisfying. Doing like this. Very satisfying.
Long wait. Is there any gaps down here to begin with? It's 1 o'clock 34, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what's the secret, Claudia? You got here early, you left earlier, you parked quicker.
I just left earlier, there were no traffic.
You left earlier?
Yeah,
Okay.
probably. I mean, 11:30.
Interesting,
And then you
interesting.
know what, I'm just driving very fast.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's nothing. That's fine. Because I left like, but there was no traffic, honestly. Maybe it was more.
Got away with it, could have gone wrong.
I've got friends that do questions, so maybe. Two?
Two.
Okay.
For the way to go.
There are 2 of them, yes?
Sorry, beg your pardon.
Desde que no estava... El que jo dic no és la realitat, no és el que tu dius. El que tu dius és mentida. No portes des d'allà? Que t'ha deixat allà? Eh? No. Va la mentida. Oi, tot és un bon pare, eh?
With its American flag, of course, for the Mayflower links. Although this pub wasn't always called the Mayflower.
Just having drinks, to be honest. Yeah, thank you.
And the little thing we saw inside, the poverty and oysters seem to go together. That's from the old days. I mean, nowadays if you want fast food you get chicken and chips or a portion of chips. Oysters were the fast food of their day. How much the skyline of London has changed since the 17th century when the Mayflower set sail. Well, hope you all enjoyed that one. And now for some historical images, including a little bit of Parthay footage from 1949, I think it is, because this pub wasn't just always a pub, it was also served as a post office, and that's what you're going to see as part of our historical segment. So we'll go into that now. And with two lovely old photos to show us the Spread Eagle pub, which would later become the Mayflower, This one dating from the very late 19th century to early 20th century, and showing the pub before its damage that it received in the Second World War. And you can see the little group gathered outside. I wonder if that's the publican and his family, with of course a dog. And I do love old pictures like this. And this one dating from the very late 1940s, which shows us the damage it sustained in the Second World War, with its top pretty much blown away. And that leads us nicely on to our bit of Parthay footage, so join me for that now.
Thames at Rotherhithe. Here, where the Mayflower was originally fitted out, there has always stood a spread eagle pub. And when seafaring men step ashore, the first place they make for is this 18th century inn, which was rebuilt after a fire 200 years ago. But they don't always come here for a pint. The Spread Eagle is the only waterside pub that's also a licensed post office. Over 50 years ago, the license to sell stamps was granted as a convenience for sailors with no time to spare to look for a post office. And today, Jack can still let his best girl know that he's back in port without moving from the bar. But now danger threatens this quaint old inn, once a favoured resort of smugglers. Under a riverside demolition scheme, the Spread Eagle may be swept away.
Hope you all enjoyed that little historical look back. And here we see the lovely old Mayflower pub in the present day. And it was sometime in the 1950s that it received its name change from the Spread Eagle to the Mayflower. And if you're ever in the area, I can only recommend a visit to this one. And this interesting little curio, if you're a gent, you can go and see it hanging up in the gents' toilet. And it is a certificate for the Central Society of Mayflower Descendants. And if you can prove your lineage or descendancy from one of the original Mayflower passengers, there's a book held within the pub that you can see and even enter your own details into. And last but not least, this book, bloody fascinating read as well, is an innkeeper's diary by John Fothergill, who was the publican or innkeeper at the pub in the 19th century. And I can only recommend you get this book and give it a read, because it's really interesting. There you can see John Fothergill writing his memoirs and the front folio page and that. Someone chucking up violently on the floor and the cat running away from them. I don't blame it. If I was a cat in the proximity of any vomit, I'd be running far away too. And I hope you all enjoyed this, and join me back outside as we finish off our tour of this lovely old pub. Well, I hope you all enjoyed that one. Lovely old pub, and such a history associated with it. Think of the Londoners past and present that have gone through this one, including quite likely some of the Mayflower passengers. Thank you for watching, everyone.